Later on in the night, when the crowds have gone, we could talk under moonlight till dawn. We could stay to watch the sunrise, cancel all our plans. We don't need a reason why we just can't. I wish I could stop time and stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while? Got myself free falling deep into your eyes.
Morning. It is Bo and I's 7th anniversary. It is very early in the morning. It's like 6 a.m. I woke up last night around 2 with like really bad indigestion, and I was feeling like pretty nauseous, so I got up and went to the bathroom, went back in bed, and I was feeling like a ton of movement, like very low in my pelvis, which usually when he's moving around it's like a little bit higher, so that was a little weird. And then I fell asleep at like 3:30, so I was up for like an hour and a half, and I woke up, I don't know what time it was, but I woke up and I like felt a little bit of a gush of what I thought was pee, or what I think still might be pee. Shortly after that, I think it was around like 4 or something, and then I just like went back to sleep. I was like, just ignore it, like it's fine if you peed yourself a little bit, like because it wasn't like a ton, and I like reached my hand down there and like the bed wasn't wet or whatever. So anyway, then it was like 5:45, I like went to roll and like another gush came out, and that was like enough to like soak my pants a little bit. So I woke Bo up and I was like, hey, first of all, happy anniversary. Second of all, I think I peed my pants. So I got up and I went to the bathroom to clean myself up, and my pants were like soaked, but they didn't smell like pee. And also like I felt like I could kind of like control the gush. And then I went pee, and I don't know, it was just like not like a regular pee. So anyway, I'm not sure if it was pee or not. That was like 30 minutes ago. I changed my pants and texted our doula and told her the situation, and now I am sitting writing out my birth plan and getting ready to print it off. Bo is in the shower just in case this is what it is. Like, we are an hour away from the hospital, so we have a drive, so we need to be a little bit more prepared. We haven't finished our birth class, car seat is not installed, the car is a wreck, and I have essentially no clean clothes. So I'm doing a little bit of laundry, I'm writing out my birth plan, and I'm gonna print it, and then I think Bo said that he's gonna clean out the car and put the car seat in, just in case. Also, we don't have a hospital bag packed. So I am 37 weeks and 4 days, so I'm like almost 30. I'll be 38 weeks on Thursday, and today is Monday. It's Monday morning, so we will see. I will keep you guys posted. There's a rainbow. It is almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:57. I'm currently packing the hospital bag. I lost my mucus plug about an hour ago, and it had like bloody show or whatever. Called my family, told them, and my doula called me shortly after, and she was like, okay, today's the day, which is crazy. 37 weeks and 4 days. So he's definitely coming a little early, but it's Bo and I's 7-year anniversary. Like, what the frick? So yeah, can't believe that this is happening. I'm gonna pack up my hospital bag, and then we're gonna try to stay home as long as possible. I'm feeling like a few twinges here and there again. Like, they definitely don't feel like contractions, but I need to wash my face. I'm still wearing my makeup from yesterday. Also, still haven't brushed my teeth because I've just been so excited. So today's the day. Bo is setting up the pump. Exciting stuff over here. Got little chili peps bag all packed. Working on mine.
Do not get wet.
Do not get wet. Okay. And there's little belly. Little belly wells.
Update, he was crying because she thinks I was sad.
Is she sad or am I sad? Oh.
Father off, huh?
Came to the beach for a little walk with Belly one last time. Walk/sit. We're at our favorite beach, Keikis. And I'm very sad because I cannot swim for 6 weeks now, meaning that I'm giving birth tonight. Belly, did you have so much fun?
Always.
Your last beach trip ever.
Probably until...
Because you're getting replaced.
Believe it or not, life is not in today.
We've decided that we are going to head to the hospital soon. We just got back from the beach. We stopped at Bonsai on the way. I got a bowl, ate that. I'm honestly not very hungry, and I definitely, like, no type of protein sounds good to me right now. So lots of carbs. Just ate a whole Bonsai bowl. And we got home, and on the drive, Bo was just starting to feel a little ready to go. We are like an hour away from the birth center, so it makes sense to go. So we're finishing packing up our stuff. He's going to the bathroom right now, and then we're going to head that way.
You a little brother. Little brother.
Yours is such good energy. Mine's gonna be so sad.
There's nothing to be sad about.
Made it to the birth center. Bo is sassed because I didn't want to come.
Her lack of urgency is kind of stressing me out, but we're okay.
We've made it here. There's
peaceful,
been
serene.
quite a few gushes since we got to town. But Bo got pizza, Bob's Pizzeria, which is fun story. The first place that we went when we got to Hawaii.
Boom.
The very first time.
Gotta have it. Love it. Need it.
Bo, last thoughts before we go in and don't come back out until we have a child.
I'm ready. Come with me. Can't wait to meet him.
Are you scared?
Nope.
We were just talking about names. We still don't know which name we're gonna pick. I put it upon Bo to make a playlist.
Yeah. One of the songs is from Dune, Part 2.
And he wants it
like,
to play as he's dropping.
But we probably won't do that. It's gonna get primal in there.
Biblical.
Biblical, yes.
There's some biblical shit going down.
She doesn't even... She's all still...
Bro, because I'm chilling.
But that's good. That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's what we want. If I can shoulder all of this stress and anxiety for both of us, then I will.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Let's go. Have a
business.
child. I don't remember what time we got here, but it is currently 5:15, and we are in the little triage room. And I've had a couple Menti Bs
We got here at
since
2:30.
being in here. We got here at 2:30. So we've already been here for 3 hours. I requested a room. Or wait, let me back up. They did the swab thing to confirm that my water broke, which came back positive. So they admitted me. I have like all of these stupid ass bracelets. We're gonna get moved to another room once the one that I requested is open. And then they came in a little bit later. We had a nurse that I really, really liked. She was super awesome. And then she had to move somewhere else. So we got this other nurse. And when we changed nurses, I asked if I could get this thing taken out because I don't really want it in there. It's just kind of bothering me, and she told me no. So hopefully eventually I can get this taken out because I really don't want it in here. And then we were also told last night that like you can be completely mobile, and I have like monitor things on me underneath this gown, and I just want to wear my clothes. I don't want to be in this dress. And she told me that I can't be like take these off of me yet. So anyway, she checked my dilation. I was at a 1, which is number 1 reason for my Menti B. So very sad that I'm just at a 1. I was doing some pressure points on me. Our doula Haley is also like an acupuncture girly, and she's sending both some things to do because obviously we don't really need her yet here. Got some food. Bo's chilling. Bo's happy to be here.
Always.
Always.
As long as I'm with you.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, the baby I feel like is not going to be coming on our anniversary. Do you?
Nah, he's gonna be like he's gonna come up with the sun.
Yeah, so
5:30.
5:30. Well, we'll see. I'm just ready to be in a different room and in comfier clothes. Anyway, that's the update for now. It is currently 5:15. Bo's doing some pressure points to help me dilate. Do you know what you're doing?
Find it to, or wait. Yes.
Yeah. Oh wait, yes. I just don't want to describe it to you. Like 15-30 minutes after that last clip that you just saw, things got a little hectic. So a nurse came running in and she was like, oh, we just need to check his heart rate. And I had like just recently moved. As you guys saw, I was kind of complaining about like all of the monitors and stuff on me, which looking back, so glad that they were on me. So yeah, the nurse comes running in. She's like, we need to get his heart rate. Like, we're not really sure what happened. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I probably just knocked it off. She's like, no big deal at all. And she's like moving it around for probably, I don't know, a handful of minutes, like maybe like 2 minutes. And I'm just laying there like not thinking anything of it. I'm talking to Bo, and then all of a sudden another nurse comes in and she's like, oh yeah, let me see here. And then the doctor comes in, Dr. Freelander, who we had never met before. And she's like, hey Biba, I'm Dr. Freelander. We're just trying to find his heart rate. If you could roll to your side. So they roll me to my side, they roll me to my other side. They're putting me on all fours. Basically, there's like 5-10 nurses, doctors, anesthesiologists in the room at this point, and they're literally like just taking my body and like flipping it upside down, moving me all around. And it was really scary because I still didn't really know what was going on. And they're like, little guy, like he's just being a little stubborn, we just can't find his heart rate. And they like put the heart rate monitor on my finger because obviously like they were picking up a heart rate, but they were like pretty sure that it was mine. Which it was. And so yeah, it was like 10 minutes of them like flipping me all around, all of these doctors, and trying to find his heart rate. And eventually they found it, and it was super low, and it was really scary. I like didn't really know what was happening. I was like, why is this? Like, as you guys saw in that clip, like I was chilling. They were telling me that I was having contractions. I could see them on the screen, but like I didn't feel any contractions, and I was only dilated to a 1. So I was like, okay, things should not be this intense this quickly. And then Dr. Freelander, I guess a contraction like had came across the screen, and when the contraction came across the screen, his heart rate went away again. Like it just went away. So then they were like kind of flipping me again, trying to find it again. And then once the contraction went away, it came back, but it was very low. And Dr. Freelander just looks at me and she's like, I know you don't know me. I am so sorry that we were meeting like this, but we need to do a C-section. And I just started bawling because literally 10-15 minutes prior to that, I was like complaining about the freaking IV in my wrist. Like I just was not mentally prepared for that at all. And especially because it kind of seemed like it came out of nowhere. This birth center is like not a let's just do a C-section birth center at all. Like that's why I really wanted to give birth at this birth center, because it's like super natural. Their C-section rates are super low. So she was like, we should really do a C-section, but obviously like we need your consent. If you don't consent and things get a little bit scarier, the C-section will be like, we'll have to completely put you under, and like you'll see the baby after you wake up and stuff. And I was like, what the frick? What is happening? And the anesthesiologist was there, and he was like, I'm here for any questions that you might have. And I was like, I have like a million. Like I don't even know what questions I have, because I have so many, because I'm like so unprepared for this. So basically the anesthesiologist just like ran me through the whole procedure, like how it happens. And something about me is I do not do good with blood, guts, gore, any of that kind of stuff. At one point I don't think that I believed Dr. Freelander, like even though I knew that this was a birth center who really tried to stay away from C-sections and stuff, I didn't really believe her. And I was like, this sounds so rude looking back, but I was kind of like, do you have proof? Like, can you give me proof that like this is happening? And like I couldn't move, because every time that I moved, his heart rate went away and stuff. And so she printed off his heart rate, printed off my heart rate, and like just showed me along with the contractions like where each level was at. And it was pretty crazy seeing how it just literally wasn't there at all for such a long period of time. And I think that's what really scared Bo, like, because he could see it on the screen as it was happening and I couldn't. And so I was just kind of like, okay, is this like really happening? Like, just because I had always heard, like, you know, whatever. Anyway, so she shows it to me and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, like that's really, really scary. And I asked her, I was like, why is this happening? And she was like, I don't know, like sometimes we just don't know, like sometimes there's a clear reason, and sometimes when we open him up, like we'll see like something with the placenta, something with, you know, the cord, like is the cord wrapped around his neck. And when she had first came in, she also like stuck her hand up inside me to see like if she could reposition something or see if she could feel the cord or something of that sort, I don't know, and that did nothing. So then once he came out, he had like a very, very tight grasp on the cord. So that that's what they think was happening, is that he just couldn't handle the contractions. And at that point I was only dilated to a 1, which is really scary, because if it would have continued to go on, like there's no way that he would have made it through 1 to a 10, especially completely unmedicated like what I wanted to do. So yeah, I was like, I don't want to do this, like I don't, and like part of me was kind of like, I just want to be like put out, because if I like feel my body moving and I know that there's like a baby coming out of it, like I don't want that. But then I was like, I don't want to like not meet my baby, whatever. So, and I'm like bawling at this point, like I'm so hysterical. Also, I am on all fours, because that is the only way that they could find his heart rate, is with me on all fours. So I'm like literally on all fours, kind of like looking back at the anesthesiologist. It was a very humbling experience, you know, because obviously I had no freaking pants on. He's like explaining everything to me. Dr. Freelander is kind of like talking me through some things, and then Bo just kind of like stops and he's like, can we just have the room for a second, like just me and her, like I just want to talk to her. So they like walk out and I am still just crying so hard, and I was like, okay, so like what do we do? Like, do I just have a C-section? Like what is happening? And Bo just like started crying and he was like, I'm sorry that it's like this. Like, I know that this is not the birth that you wanted, but like your safety and his safety is everything that matters to me. Start crying. And he was like, and I just like don't know what I would do if I lost either one of you guys. So like, we just need to do this, Biba. Which honestly, at that point, like that's what I needed. Like I just needed him to kind of make the decision for me, because it wasn't really a decision, but they almost made it seem like it was my decision. So then the doctor came back in, and when she came back in, she like looked at the heart rate thing and she's like, okay, if we're gonna go, we need to like go right now. So they like bring me the papers. I like sign the consent for the C-section. They wheel me in, numb me up. Bo gets dressed in his little outfit, and then we met our baby.
Hello everyone. So change of plans. We are having a C-section. I say we, but they're having a C-section. He just got a little too excited. I'm sure Biba would want me to document this, so I am. It's not what we planned, but he'll be here even sooner. And you know, that's pretty cool. See you soon. Jelly Bab!
Brian helped clear out his things, so I really love it. He's singing along. Oh, sorry, little klepto.
Oh, did you try to take the bogey?
He's trying to take the bovie. He's trying to take the IV. Like, you're a little bit of a sneaker.
Okay.
Hi.
You guys look great. Pretty much the holes are more usual.
Okay.
So.
Perfect.
Deep into your eyes.
Before time, I have the cord lid here for baby to be scanned.
Okay, scan it. Okay.
We just labs 11, 32, 4, platelets 181, no significant serial.
Oh, sorry. Nope.
Only about the improvements in her childhood. She's not sure.
Eat. Are you hungry?
Baby boy.
Give him a tissue. Give him a tissue. Give him a tissue.
He wasn't late or anything. Okay. Yeah, so he hasn't got stuff. They're gonna do vitamin K with time. Hey, Rocco.